All right, this is my daily update from my build and public log. So I tried to post this Just Schedule Me, my SaaS product. I tried to post in a bunch of different places. I got people to come to the page, but I didn't get anyone to try it. So there's a free demo and no one tried it. That's really frustrating, but I need a lot more people. So it's really a numbers game. I think it's two things. It's a numbers game. Like obviously there's going to be a conversion rate. There's a funnel. Okay, someone went to the landing page. A small number of those people will try the product because they actually need it or want to try it or use it. And then a smaller number will actually convert and just like say, you know what, I want to use this like every week or every month. Sure. So it's a numbers game. I need a lot of people. I need a lot of traffic to the page. And I also need to target people who actually need this, who want this, because I think there's a lot of people who never use a calendar. They're not the people I obviously am trying to go after. So I need to figure out where the hell these people are. Where somebody who like has this problem like I do, where are the people looking? And that's why I started working on the Chrome extension. So what the hell is Just Schedule Me? It's a tool to quickly create a calendar item on your calendar via text or an image. So I'm going to build a Chrome extension because number one, I want that, and number two, uh, distribution. So people go and look in the Chrome store for an extension to solve their problem. That is one place people look. It's also good for SEO. So when someone Googles, they can find your extension. Um, and frankly, it's just going to make the product better. So I am using this. I will drop a link if you're curious how to build a Chrome extension. I use this for my previous extension that I built. That is on the Chrome store, but it's hidden. Google refused to give me API access to Gmail. This is pretty powerful, has a lot of features, and look, this was just updated a couple months ago. It's pretty up to date. So right now you have to like I'm signed in, but you have to come in here and you gotta like drag and drop or upload a picture or paste text. It's really shit. I mean, I'm just being blunt. This is an MVP. So I found a good example of like what I want. I just Googled, not Googled, I'm sorry. I just searched in Instagram local events. And here's an event. Okay, here's a flyer, but they have the text. So what you would do is you would just like copy this. There's going to be an option add to calendar, and you're going to click that, and it's going to call the tool, and voila, there's going to be your event. Yeah, and then it'll be like, hey, here's your event. Obviously, like you gotta like look at it to make sure that's kind of right, and then or you want to just click add to calendar. That's it. You'll be able to do the same thing with an image, but Instagram's a little tricky, and that'll be tricky to get the image working. So probably the extension MVP will be text only. I don't know. We'll see. I want to, but the idea is you can even do the same with an image. So let's say there's no text and there's just an image. You right click, boom, add to calendar. That's it. That's the product. Basically, the product is when there's no add to calendar button, it adds that. That is the product. There's text, there's an image, right click, boom, done, add to your calendar. It's a really simple micro SaaS. So I started working on the Chrome extension. I have the boilerplate that I just showed you. I'm starting to code and get that coming along, but I'm only working like a few hours a day on this. It's a micro SaaS. I need to hedge my bets and work on my main product. My main product, which is random daily URLs. People are shocked to hear that this is my business plan, but this is what I want to do. This is a newsletter. The idea is to get a lot of subscribers and have sponsorships. But it's really cool. I swear, there's so many cool things. I love this. This is my passion is to show weird, cool, random stuff from around the internet. The old internet is alive and well. It's just buried under a mountain of shit. I should actually put that on this landing page. I'm almost to 100 subscribers. Every day people are signing up. Subscribe today. It's free. There's no ads right now, but maybe in the future there'll be a small sponsorship. Got to pay the bills somehow. Got to keep the lights on. Half my time will be on the Chrome extension, and the other half will be on this. I care very deeply about these products. I use both of them myself, so I think the software, I think the quality is going to be good because it's so much better when you're the user yourself and you know exactly what you want and you just go build it and you make sure it's working really well because you're using it. I used it yesterday, uh, just scheduled me, and there was a bug. I found a bug and I went, oh shit. And I immediately fixed it. That's the power of a product where the founder, the person building it, actually uses it. A little top secret, but I'm getting prepped for my big challenge. I'm going to do 25 projects in 25 weeks, all really cool, weird, wacky, random shit to get subscribers to the newsletter. I have about 20 projects maybe that I want to try to tackle. I'm getting prepped for that. So stay tuned. That's coming in a couple weeks. What am I doing to prep? I'm like doing a lot of research on how I could actually build a lot of these things. I'm playing around like, okay, should I use Cloudflare? Should I use Netlify for these things? Should I host it on my VPS? Doing stuff like that. And just thinking through what I actually want to build and how I would do it. What can I do to like actually get a little bit of help, like researching certain things, or like what if I need a graphic? What tool can I use to like make an SVG? Like doing stuff like that, doing the groundwork. In the software world, we call it a spike. You do like a little time box experimental work to see like how feasible it is to do that. I'm kind of doing that work. I have the first 5 things definitely like in my brain, like, yes, I'm going to do these things. So now I'm going to have to just go build them. But the challenge starts in a few weeks. So I am trying to do my homework before I get there. So I'm not like completely overwhelmed to like, what do I do? That would be a waste of everyone's time. So stay tuned. That's it for today. I'm super excited to get this Chrome extension done because I want it. It's gonna. I don't want to go to the tool and type in that like copy and paste in that box. It really sucks even for me as the user. So let's see if there's any questions or comments. No questions and comments today. Yeah, the algorithm is killing me. If you've made it this far, could you please do me a huge favor and click the like button? It helps the algorithm. Every like, every comment, every subscribe really helps. On to my random story for today. I was talking to my sister. My sister has a new, let's just say, government job for her safety. I won't say too much about it, but she has to be living in a hotel right now, and so she is like in one place for a month in a hotel, another place in a hotel, and she's unfortunately in really expensive parts of California. The government pays only so well. So she has to stay in a hotel, in pretty shit hotels. And she was complaining like, oh my God, these hotels are so bad. It's really sketchy where they are. It's so shit, these hotels. And she's been sending us pretty funny pictures of the rooms. The one room has a hot tub right next to the bed. It looks pretty dodgy. But I told her, I said, I have stayed at so many worse hotels in my travels across the world. Believe me, this is nothing. And she's like, yeah, but I'm here for a month. And I was like, well, I lived on the road for like 8 years in hotels or Airbnbs. So yeah, I think I have you beat. So I think one of my worst, I have so many, but I'm going to just tell you one quick one. One time I was, oh fuck, where was I? Somewhere in Mexico, somewhere in central Mexico. And I was so tired. You know, you get there, it's kind of night, you just want to sleep, you're exhausted from travel. It was like one of those experiences where I got there, I was like, oh, I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I lay down in the bed and I look up and I was mortified by what I saw. There was like a overhang uh, in like kind of like a cubby, like almost like a shelf at the top of the roof for some reason. And I look up there, and all I see is black mold. I mean, I was like mortified. I mean, this thing could have come alive and grabbed me. Like this thing, it was just covered in mold. Like I've never seen. Holy fuck! That that could kill you. That is so dangerous. Like, what the fuck are these people doing? It's like covered in mold, and I just had no choice. It was really late. I just had to sleep in this horrible, disgusting room. What do you think happened? I woke up feeling like shit. I was congested. Of course, it affected you. You cannot live in a room with mold like this, and so I had to get out of there the next day. But I'll never forget looking up and just seeing caked. I mean, I've never seen that was the worst I've ever seen. Just baked on there, black mold. It's fucking disgusting, and no use complaining because a hotel that's that bad, they truly don't give a shit. They're not gonna fix it. They don't give a shit. That it's so hard to find a good hotel. So many of them are shit. So many of them are so mediocre nowadays. Um, but man, some of them are so disastrous. And yeah, I feel for my sister. I feel for her because she has to like live there. And yeah, to be stuck in a crappy, dumpy hotel for a month sucks. At least when I stayed at a shit place, it was usually like kind of maybe a couple days or a week, and I'd move on. But she is stuck there for like I don't know 4 to 5 weeks, and it's like this place sucks, but this is home. I can't leave, so I feel for her. But yeah, I have a lot of bad hotel stories, but I'll save them for another day. That's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.